Hello, everybody. I am here. Welcome to the Luka stream. If it's your first time here, a double welcome to you, and also, I love you. Hey, we're gonna continue the Phoenix Wrights today. We're gonna continue recipe for a turnabout, I think it's called. That's what the case is called. It's Luka time. We're doing it. I'm gonna deafen on the Discords. Mina!
Hello!
Are you ready? Are you ready to continue to play? Are you ready to defeat Shin Eohp?
I'm so ready to wreck my voice doing Victor Kudo's voice all night.
Yeah, so
He is the star witness of this part of the trial, so we're gonna have to be doing it a lot.
So I'm kind of concerned, because the save here says investigation.
I think it's probably just, like, in between.
I hope so. So I really don't want to have to read. Oh no, we're at the. Okay, we're at the courtroom. Okay. Wait, what? No, wait. This is the start. Wait, what? No! Did I forget to save?
Did you not save?
I forgot to save.
Are you serious?
I gotta speed through the investigation then. There's gonna be a lot of There's gonna be a lot of me holding circle for this whole thing. Oh no!
It gives you the prompt.
I know. I think I just forgot to save it after the fucking stream. Fuck.
Can you check
double check.
Other save slots or something?
I'll double check. I literally can't skip this, so you know. This shouldn't take so long to get through if I just skip all the dialogue, right?
I mean, you're gonna have to move around and investigate a lot.
Yeah. Well, okay, so the game does show Phoenix there.
Yeah.
That's a trick.
It's to fool you.
The game's tricking me.
He's just wearing really good makeup.
This is, you know what? I will say this is at least the first time this has happened.
You ever seen Mission Impossible?
No.
Well, a bunch of characters in those movies use rubber masks. It's just wearing a very complex rubber mask.
Yeah, there's Well, we're just gonna skip through all the text and get back to where we were at. This will be fun. So hey Mina, how are you doing today?
I am doing alright. I am doing quite alright.
You doing alright? That's good. I took a nap and I only woke up like an hour ago.
I also took a nap, but I've been up for like 3 hours.
Yeah, my nap was pretty long.
I was up really late last night doing the work because
oh no,
that's contract work for you, baby.
Work sucks. You shouldn't do that.
Can I just pull a walkthrough for you?
No, I'm just gonna maybe actually. That might be good. Okay, we gotta talk to Bimbo.
Alright, so you gotta exhaust her speech options and then give her the magazine clip.
Okay. The what?
The magazine clipping.
Oh yeah, the dick just gave us. What a way to start. Good vibes. Good vibes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to see that fucking weirdo girl for like a split second, aren't I?
Yeah.
Who was that?
I don't know. Who do you think it was?
She literally just looks like Ryoko Shinonome from 13 Sentinels. Who is obviously a direct reference to Rei from Evangelion. But there's no robots in this one, so I don't think she's Rei from Evangelion in this.
I'll bite my tongue on that.
Fuck. Shit. If there are robots in this game, I will lose my shit. Well, there was a robot bear in the in Ace Attorney 2, right?
Yeah.
It didn't do anything. It wasn't even like a piece of evidence or anything. Is this Route B? Yeah, this is Route B. Yeah. Yeah. We're getting ending B for Ace Attorney 3 now. Okay, so that's done. I showed her the magazine clipping. We go to Tribulations.
Yeah, grab the sports paper, give it to Maggie, go back to Tribulations,
Okay.
talk to Armstrong.
Okay, examine. So we're not going to look at everything here. We don't need to. We just need the thing that is considered evidence. Hey, look, it's mask to mask.
You stole your save file.
You stole my save file! Bastard! Oh, that's what happened.
At the very least, you're getting a refresher, I guess, before we head off into court.
Yeah, you know what? Because the game doesn't do like a previously on Ace Attorney thing, this is our refresh. This is how we do it.
Alright, and go back to Tribulations.
And we talk to Armstrong. Oh, we're gonna see Maid Maya again.
Maida.
Hey, it's Aaron Hansen again. God, he just looks so much like Aaron Hansen. It's crazy. Especially that little sprite where he has like the rose in his mouth and his eyes are twinkling. That's peak Aaron Hansen. Okay, what happened?
I know, he hasn't sang any songs about how Dark Souls is really hard in 2021, though.
Did they do that?
They did a song that's literally just about how Dark Souls is really hard, and it came out like 2 years ago.
What the fuck?
It's about 9 years too late for that train.
Okay, so... What now? Oh!
Now you give him Maggie's profile.
I forgot that he steals my Magatama. What a bastard.
Yeah.
What an absolute bastard. Talk? Maggie's motive.
Stinky bastard, man.
Wow, he steals at the moment you enter Tribulations, huh?
Yep.
Huh.
Before you even see him, he's already got his hands in your pockets.
Wow. Aaron seems really out of touch on a lot of things. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Hey, old baboon man.
He's gonna grab the magazine and then head back.
I have to go. Who do I show that to?
Armstrong.
I like the quick whiplash of the sound effects. Yeah, it's very strange. Okay, so what do we do? Okay, do we go back to
the
square?
to the Dick. No, you go visit Dick in the Criminal Affairs Department.
I fucking hate the navigation in this game. It gets better with the second trilogy, right?
Yeah, the second trilogy lets you go wherever, anywhere, but at the expense of making investigations absolutely trivial.
Don't we show him something here, right?
In the sports paper, yeah.
Sounds like a Johnny Test episode. It does. It absolutely does. Okay.
I show him Armstrong's profile.
Oh yeah, I should also probably exhaust his dialogue. That might be good to do.
Yeah.
Present Armstrong. Okay. Oh, I need to turn on the chat background for Ace Attorney. I forgot. Wait, what's this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, what do we do after talking to Dick?
You go back to Tribulations.
Oh, yeah. And then we're gonna see Maid Maya. Why does that just make me think of Maid Marian? Oh, there's Ryoko Shinonome. And then she's gone. Great. I'm sure she's not relevant at all. Who is she? Why is she? Oh, we're actually getting close to the end of this, aren't we?
I mean, sort of.
Then we oh, we have to get the Magatama as well, don't we?
Yeah, you gotta exhaust all the dialogue with Maya, go to the kitchen, grab your Magatama, grab the bottle.
Oh, right, and then we have to show the bottle to Dick.
Before you do that, you gotta go back to Vitamin Square and meet Eohp.
Yes. This is a very fast speed run. We're doing that.
Yeah. Remember that video that was on Twitter of the dude who was speedrunning a VN with a Guitar Hero guitar?
Yeah. Oh, that was good.
That was so good.
Okay.
It didn't have an auto skip function, so he was just like strumming the guitar to the beat of Through the Fire and the Flames.
Yeah. I love visual novels that have an auto skip. Those.
If only this game had a dialogue like archive option or something.
This doesn't go far enough. Okay, so we have the bottle. We go where?
Now you go to Vitamin Square. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to find. We have to see Shin Eohp. We have to look at the scooter. God.
7 text boxes of roaring.
Yeah, I love that. Like, you have no time to read any other dialogue but that. Okay, bye. We'll see you later,
I love
I
his
guess.
theme though. His theme's bumping.
His theme is bumping. Okay, can we talk to him right now?
Yeah.
Oh, he had a lie, didn't he?
Yeah.
Don't we have to? We don't have to have Maya here?
Not yet. You gotta get his
Tribulations.
Yeah, you gotta get his tech lock.
Right. Okay.
Alright, now you go back to Dick.
Wait, do you want to do the Magatama now?
No, you don't have enough to break his locks yet.
It's gonna make me mad every time. Like, oh, okay, so to go to the detention center, I have to go to from the Vitamin Square to Trabian to the detention center, and then I get to go talk to Dick. Okay, so this. Okay. Armstrong's secret. And now I have enough to break it. Or yeah?
Yes. It was contract, right?
Yeah, the debt thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Present. Magatama. Just give me an ordered list of the things that I present.
Lunch special, job listings, sports paper, Maggie.
Okay. I already... Oh yeah, lunch special... Job listing, which is there. Sports paper. And then we find out the old man is horny. Old man is a horny old man, and that's creepy, and then the creepy thing happened.
Yeah, but we're skipping through it.
Well, we're skipping through it, so it's fine. At least Mia also looks cute in the outfit.
I mean, she just looks awesome in general. Only time she doesn't look awesome because she's in pearl coat.
Yeah. Okay, done. Did we get that? Wait, did we get the haiku? Wait.
No, you gotta bring Maya first. So go back to Trivia and present his profile to her.
Oh, right. Present the old man's profile?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how we did it last time.
I think it was.
Oh.
god, I did all 3 pitches at the same time.
Okay, talk what you saw. Tribune regular. He's an ex-con. I don't know if he would be an ex-con for this sort of stuff that he steals. If he just steals small stuff, like would he really go to jail?
If he has a really bad lawyer, he was.
That's fair. Okay. So talk. Can we break his? We can break his thing now.
Yeah. So, first it's John's profile.
Wait, what? It is?
Yeah, because you gotta show who sold the ticket.
Oh, yeah. Victor looks like Squidward when he's embarrassed. He does! Oh no! What a sadness. Proof that you have stolen from others in the past. The note?
The haiku, yeah. And then the Magatama.
Okay.
And then finally the loan contract.
Jean's sprites are pretty good, though. They're really good. They have a lot of character.
Yeah.
Okay. I like how we get, like, absolutely no information, actually, out of any of this investigating. Investigating? Why do they say it like that?
Yeah, this is a case that really all together in the trial, which I appreciate.
Yeah. Okay. Did we do it? We do it! That only took 15 minutes. Ugh.
Sorry, we'll just go 15 minutes later, I guess.
You know, how about no. How did I not save?
I'm wondering that myself.
I feel like I totally did.
It even gives you a little jingle.
Yeah. I feel like I totally did. You know what? No, I probably didn't. You know what the thing is? Is like I probably closed off the stream while I was on the save screen, and then once I was done, you know, doing the outro and stuff, I was just like, yeah, I saved, right? And then I just closed the game, and that's what happened. Okay, start of the stream.
Alright, here we are.
Here we
start
go.
of the stream.
We can finally start the video game. Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? But he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor. Oh, it's Dick. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Are you doing all right? How are you feeling? As if you need to ask either question, sir. Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay? Roger. Aww. Gumshoe's so sweet.
He's very caring.
He's very caring. And you? Yes? You better square this one case away. Got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? If
You know what's a fun fact about his design? The pencil behind his ear.
He looks like David Tennant.
I mean, aside from that, the pencil behind his ear was supposed to be a throwback to his original character concept where he was addicted to horse racing.
What?
Yeah, like he would always be carrying like a betting paper and be scribbling notes on it.
You know what? That does make sense. Well, I guess Gumshoe doesn't have the money to be doing gambling.
Yeah.
That's very funny though.
So they just like the way it looks, so they kept it.
It does look good. It's a good, like, I don't know. It contrasts the rest of his color palette. Yeah,
and that's why it's like a red pen specifically, instead of being like a normal one.
If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest. But I wouldn't have done a crime, sir. I think he's serious.
He's no longer baby. He wants power.
Hey, detective, you're on our side for once, right? Yup. For once. As if he's not always on our side, basically. But, fine. So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir? Of course. I've got the situation under control. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today. If something I say doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright? Sure. Okay. We're forming a united front today, pal. You get me? Forming a union. Alright. Isn't Dick always the first one on the stand? It's not special, Dick. I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? I can only wish. I doubt it will... okay. If we think things are going to go smoothly, they will not go smoothly. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Waiting.
Bitter.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Oh! What's wrong? Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, "You talking to me?" It was a little, well, intimidating. No, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix. Peony. I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty? So, Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please.
Mr. Trey, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we'll find out soon enough through this trial today.
But I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright.
I wasn't questioning whether you're Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not.
Get fucking wrecked, Phoenix!
That's what I intend to find out.
Fucking got him. There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. Who is he? Fuck. Who is... okay. As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Now, nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said. Trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness. He's Godot. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Starboy.
Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation.
Witness, state your name for the court. Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective. Occupation, Dick Gumshoe. Why is he nervous?
Other way around, detective.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir. I'm sure, barring what I just said, you will have a lot of confidence in me. Since yesterday. Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation is tied up with another case now. I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control, for everyone's sake. I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case? Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elg. He was a professional programmer. Oh yeah, what's up with the name? The name is so weird.
Palindrome.
It is a palindrome, but like... I don't know. Is that all it is?
It's a palindrome.
Is it just them doing a palindrome? Is that all it is?
Yeah, the Japanese name was also a palindrome.
Okay. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Inc., a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report. The court accepts this into evidence. I should look at that, since I did not get to see that on the actual first day of the trial. Died of potassium cyanide poisoning. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. Oh, yeah. That company's name is a reference to the blue screen of death, huh?
Yeah.
That's cute. And here are the floor plans of the restaurant. Okay. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress. The waitress being the accused. Yeah. The witness died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. John Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo. And also Maggie Bird. Oh, but that can be assumed. It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me. Yeah. It sure does.
Stop, detective. Take up this hammer and nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands.
Great. Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony. Yes, sir. Oh. Gumshoe's not feeling the confidence this time, huh? When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Why? Okay. I'm not going to worry about why it was a scouter. That's not important right now. Traces of poison were found in this coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of a motive. Alright.
I'm not kidding when I say the scouter is part of his work's dress code.
But, like, is that all it is?
Yeah.
It's not important or relevant or anything.
I mean, not the scouter itself.
But, like, what? That's not even tech that we have now. And it's literally just a Dragon Ball Z scouter. So I guess it's not orange.
It's basically just a Google Glass.
Yeah, but this is like what, 2003? 2004?
I mean, it takes place in 2018, thank you very much.
Wait, it does?
Yeah, so the DL6 incident takes place in 2001, right? Like, that is the only confirmed date we have in the entire trilogy. Because that took place in 2001, and the statute of limitations was about to expire, and the statute of limitations is 15 years, the first game takes place in 2016. The second game takes place in 2017. This game takes place in 2018. Then after this game is a 7-year time skip, so the next game takes place in 2023.
But they're still using
25, sorry.
They're still using like CRT monitors, and like it's all just not quite right. The judge doesn't know what a camera is.
Japanifornia, baby. Using the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady.
I thought he was gonna say that was a crime, but no, he's like, oh no, that kicks ass actually.
I'm a fan of that.
The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood? I already told you that wasn't me. Is that what Shin Eohp did? Just try to intimidate witnesses?
He was just 100% intimidation. That's why the ruse worked, despite him being a different height, different body type, different skin color than Phoenix.
He, like, appropriately badgered the witness, so everyone was like, oh yeah, that's Phoenix. Okay, so this is obviously, like, where we have to, like, kind of break things down a little bit. Oh yeah, because we know, like, the more likely person to have stolen it is Armstrong.
Yeah, honestly, just with Dick's first testimony, the best option was to press everything, always.
Yeah.
Get more information out of them.
Yeah, that's true. Can I stop you for just a minute? Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said.
What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction?
Hey!
Nice comeback, Phoenix.
Great, good job.
Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah, it's true. Their two testimonies tie up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table. What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Let's press harder on it. Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way. You know what? Given that I have a pretty good idea of who it is, it'd be pretty fucking hard to miss him.
The argument is as weak as the coffee at Tribulations, Wright.
Fucking got him! Godot's full of them today.
I have here in my possession a ticket.
A ticket? A ticket to ride? Looks more like a photo to me.
Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant.
Got him! That one wasn't as good.
See, like, I love that kind of thing because that is not something that either Edgeworth or Francisco
No.
or Manfred would
Yeah,
say.
they wouldn't do a goofy, dumb joke. I like Godot a lot. He's good.
This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen.
This is the scene as witnessed by the chef, moments before the poisoning took place, correct?
I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime, how, Mr. Trite, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table?
Ugh. Where'd they get this photograph from? Who took it? When was it taken? You know, all questions that we should be asking at this point. It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly. It sure does. Is this just meant... Okay, wait. So this is taken by investigators, right?
Yeah.
So this was taken after the guy was found dead.
Mhm.
So this is just meant to show that, like, Jean's view from the kitchen would be pretty clear and he wouldn't be able to miss anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. That is weird. That is very weird. He was listening to his radio, you say? Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket. Maggie told us that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them had some sort of earpiece? Ugh. What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Yeah, obviously we should. We're not going to take damage. And what was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? How should I know? Thanks a lot. We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere. This isn't going very well, is it? Detective, could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used? I mean, I think we can kind of assume what he was listening to. He's listening to, like, I don't know, like a radio show, and they announced the numbers of the lottery.
Probably.
So, traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else? Not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison a liquid, or was it a powder? If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. That... is... okay. Is that putting it in layman's terms, or is that making it more complicated than just saying it was a powder? So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper. But when they would have found trace elements of it in the other...
You put salt and pepper in your coffee tray.
I put sugar. The victim took his coffee black with no sugar. Oh, well, fuck. It seems that the poison could only have been in the coffee. What should I do? Yes, why do you bother asking? Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I was thinking. They could have just done an autopsy and...
In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there.
Huh? For me?
Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have the time to waste, you have the time to present that piece of evidence.
It's very funny having you do an impression of Dick Gumshoe while like it's like Godot doing an impression of Dick Gumshoe.
Having characters do impression of other characters is like one of my favorite things to do.
That piece, sir?
Yes, that piece.
Oh shit. What piece was it again?
This.
Thanks, bud. Should I be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me first-degree burns? Oh, now I remember. This is the, victim's coffee cup.
Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim.
Oh, yes, it's unmistakable. There is clearly a coffee stain on it.
Conclusive proof that the victim did drink from the poisoned coffee that was in this cup. The victim gulped down the bitter death the waitress brought to him. Like this.
What an idiot. I hate this man. For the record, the only prints in the cup were the victims and the defendants. Great. Cool. Upon further inspection of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. Yeah, potassium cyanide. Okay, so... What a cute cup, though.
Very cute design.
That is also how I drink my coffee every morning. Potassium cyanide. I've heard of that chemical before. So, okay. Would cyanide actually kill a person within minutes if it was in coffee?
I think so, yeah. If it was a big enough dose. Like, potassium cyanide's pretty friggin' strong. Like, with enough, if it's pure enough, like, it can kill you within, like, a matter of, like, 10 seconds.
Fuck, dude.
Like,
that sucks.
That's why, like, in movies and whenever someone chomps on the potassium cyanide pill and dies, like,
they
instantly
die, yeah.
That's pretty true to life.
Okay, that's
like,
fucked up.
There have actually been cases of people, especially, like, people in the mob or involved in organized crime, who, while in court, just chomped on a potassium cyanide pill and literally died on the stand.
That's fucking crazy. Don't eat apple seeds, folks. You'll die. They got cyanide in them. Is that true?
They have like a very trace amount. It would take like 16 apples worth of them like grounded up and snorted into a powder to causing damage to you.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the sort of thing that people just said so you don't eat apple seeds. It's
like how people tried to fearmonger about Red Bull, and then like scientists actually tested it. And in order to drink enough Red Bull to cause a fatal heart attack, you need to drink like literally like 116 cans in one sitting.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's all FDA approved. So like, you have to drink a fuckload lot of it for it to kill you, because that's kind of what the FDA has to. That's what it has to be for the FDA to be like, yeah, you can sell this.
Yeah, like, still, like you would probably get.
There are longer lasting effects of it, though.
Yeah, but like you probably like give yourself diabetes before you get yourself a heart attack by drinking Red Bull.
Absolutely, because it's more sugar than anything. I remember people saying like, there's like bull semen in Monster and like Red Bull because they have taurine in them, and I think people don't understand where we get chemicals from.
I mean, people say that aspartame harmed your brain. It's like, whatever harm aspartame can do to you is nowhere near as much harm that sugar can do to you, so...
Surge will shrivel your penis. That's... fuck. People are weird, and they... I don't know. I don't get it. The fear-mongering around just drinks. What's up with that?
There's around a lot of weird stuff. For my first year of journalism school, I had to do this assignment where I talked to like a radiologist and asked him about like common myths about his profession. And one thing he talked about was a lot of Wi-Fi routers have to say on the box that they're guaranteed radiation safe, as if like, that's something you have to get certified for, even though there hasn't been in the history of human invention like a Wi-Fi router that's powerful enough that gives off radiation powerful enough to harm you.
Do
like,
they give off radiation at all?
They give off extremely minor radiation that's so weak it can be stopped by the outer layer of your skin, which is like 1 cell wall thick.
What in a router gives off radiation?
It's just like electromagnetic radiation being plugged in, I think.
That makes sense. People thought soy would make you female because it has a chemical similar to estrogen. Yeah, that's phytoestrogen.
Yeah, I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, which is way different from estrogen. Soy is in like literally all food, by the way. So if soy was gonna turn you into a woman, we'd all be women, and that'd be a better world, honestly. But also, hey, guess what? The people who tell you that soy will make you a lady sell products with soy in them. Fucking onto you, Paul. Whatever, Paul.
Prison Paul.
What? Prison Paul? Yeah, that's his name. He should be in prison.
He
Fuck
should
that
be.
guy.
But yeah, like it's the same thing with cell phone radiation. Like modern cell phones give off such little radiation that a single ply like piece of toilet paper could block it. But there's still fear mongering about it being able to give you cancer. It's like you could tape cell phones all around your head and walk around and sleep with those, and it would not give you any risk of cancer.
The 5G,
like the radiation is so weak.
5G is gonna turn you into a femboy catboy. Is it true that like cell phones can like make gas stations explode? I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
That's a thing that I've heard. I'm like, that doesn't sound true at all. That's just cell phone fear mongering because ooh, technology bad. Paul. Well, that stuff's lethal. Eat too much in your history. How much is too much?
How much cheese is too much cheese? A lethal dose is 0.02 grams. That's about enough to finish anyone off.
Nick, I did not eat the cheese. 0.2 grams? How much is that? You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, about that much. Earwax, huh? Sounds like something Gumshoe's got an abundance of. What? Huh? What does that mean?
Because he doesn't listen. He's a big dickhead.
Oh, I see. Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. Correct. Some kind of a motive. Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion.
You know what my golden rule is, detective. Chug out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another.
Huh? I don't get it.
I'm saying, we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out.
You know what? That's actually a good piece of advice. Because, like, you know how when, you pour yourself a cup of coffee, and then you sit at your desk, and then an hour goes by, and your coffee's cold, you can just throw that out and get a new cup of coffee. You don't gotta drink the Satan piss that's in your mug now.
So stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive?
Come on, Gumshoe. They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too. It disappeared from the scene of the crime.
And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one. Then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Yes! Fuck! Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client.
Ha. I have here in my hand the very ticket in question.
Wait, what? That's the $500,000 lottery tickets? One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search. Why is it important to mention that it was a female police officer?
She was patting down Maggie.
Of the defendant. What? Huh. I mean, that could have just been slipped in her fucking apron or something. Order! Order!
She's quite a lucky bird out of the waitress.
Quite the opposite, actually. You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately. I'd better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering. Yeah, he's like, oh, I can retire.
You know what? Judges make that much a year. Like, what's this guy doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, the low end of a judge's salary is like $200,000.
He's in it for the love of the game, Mina. This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial, too. But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say? Was that, in fact, not mentioned in the previous trial at all?
I guess not. It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor.
And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately. That's enough. The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime.
I like an old man who knows the score.
Are you hitting on the judge, Godot? Alright.
He's a bicon.
Alright. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat, man. There's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. Oh yeah, isn't the judge married? Is he married? I feel like he's mentioned being married.
Like, he's mentioned having grandkids, but I don't know if those are like his grandkids or like grandnieces or whatever. I don't know. He has a brother that we saw earlier in last case.
Wait, the hoser is his brother?
Yep.
What? Is this nepotism? Is this nepotism happening? Are all the judges related? Oh, that can't be allowed. That alone proves a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I may be tempted to bend the rules.
I don't mind an old man who's weak to the siren call of money.
I think he is hitting on the judge. Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already.
I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance with one final decisive piece of evidence.
Okay, so Payne was the prosecutor in the failed trial, right?
Yeah.
So has Godot still not won a case?
Not yet.
He's got more evidence against Maggie?
This is the apron that delightful Mrs. Bird was wearing at the time.
What is that red stuff on it? Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen. That stain looks like... It can't be blood, can it? No, obviously not.
It seems the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself.
The coffee? That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye.
Of course. The coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron.
Yeah, no shit.
No, there's something else that stands out even more.
Something else? I presume you mean...
Of course. I'm referring to the pocket.
Alright. The pocket?
A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this.
What?
Potassium cyanide.
Huh.
The very poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket.
Huh. Well... A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it. What? Yeah, same Phoenix. Same bye. Case closed, I guess. Order! 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 The court will accept these items into evidence. So we're not gonna... I mean, if it was blood, I think you would have mentioned it. Also, it wouldn't be blood, because the victim wasn't stabbed. There's something still bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the bloodstain to the court?
Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be?
Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron.
That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a bloodstain.
You don't need to be told. Just look at it.
Well, detective, could the stain really be blood?
It's blood. No way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir. Right. Ketchup? She must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day. You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe.
Well, something like that again, they'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup. Witness.
Yeah. I thought everyone knew what it was already. Oh.
Yeah, so the girl just legitimately did not see it.
I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on the case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They have all been clearly established.
Well, Trite, it seems really are a phony after all.
Ugh. You really know how to drive a man nut. Oh, I see. I understand.
Lots of double entendres in this case.
I get it. Okay, so Phoenix is hot for Godot. Okay.
Is he, you know...
Is he, a prosecutor? Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there. All right. The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Yep. Man, sir. I said that too fast.
Manser.
Man, sir.
I like that old Spike TV show, Mansers.
Oh, no. God.
You ever see that one?
Spike TV sucked. I used to watch that a lot, because, it was on Comedy Central, and that's just, what I watched a lot of, growing up. And you know what? Instead of cartoons, I grew up watching, Just for Laughs, and, The Daily Show. I was a weird kid. I like The Daily Show a lot.
Did you watch Mansers, though?
I feel like I watched some Mansers, but, Spike TV... I was, probably a teenager by the time it was, created. So I probably didn't fucking give a shit about it, if I'm being honest. I think there was some good stuff on Spike TV, but, Mansers I didn't give a shit about. There was, the one about how, describing ways to die. That one was good.
1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah, that one was good. But no, I just watched fucking Daily Show reruns because I thought Jon Stewart was funny. And now looking back at it, I miss that old version of the Daily Show a lot. Now it's just neo-lib bullshit. How sad.
It always was. It was just couched in better rhetoric back then.
Yeah, that's fair and true. It was better written. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick. And then the investigation went smoothly. Right. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. Huh. Wait, is that true? That's not true.
It's convenient that she was passed out, huh?
Yeah. It sure is convenient that she fainted, and anybody could have planted evidence on her while she was unconscious. How weird. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good.
Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Trite.
Hey, Godot. I've won... Oh, wait, hold on. I guess I haven't won every trial if... They're not counting the last one, right?
No, that wasn't actually Phoenix.
Okay, so I've won every trial that I've worked. Meanwhile, this is your...
Save for the one where your defendant pled guilty.
Yes. However, that was a win. And in our book, that was a win.
That was a fat W.
This is Godot's second trial ever, and he lost his first one. He's
Technically his third, because the grand larceny and murder trials of Run Delight were different ones.
Yeah... Were they?
Yeah, they were different charges.
I guess so.
Don't count any more cross-examinations after this one. So, Let the fun begin.
All right. What does that mean? What? Okay. By a kind of scary old man. Poor Maggie had passed from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him. That super still makes me question his name then.
Press that one.
Yeah, but like, there also was something else missing from the scene. There was the sports paper missing, right?
No, that was just crammed behind a dresser. It wasn't missing.
Yeah, but wouldn't they have noticed it? If, like, we're the ones who found it. So, like, when they say nothing else was missing, there was something missing. The thing that we found, that they didn't.
That was still at the scene, though. I don't think it was counted as missing.
There was nothing. You know what? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's very specific phrasing. He didn't have any. Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. Huh? All he had was 58 cents in his wallet. How is he planning on paying for the coffee? 58 cents? Yeah, I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal. The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. Oh.
Some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge?
I think I'm onto something here. Yeah. Wait. What?
Press the next one real quick.
Wait a sec. Huh? Did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. In that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh, that. He's so let down, he's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eye things going on. Puppy eyes thing going on. There we go. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. Huh.
Soon Mr. Clennell visited his doctor before he went to Tribulations.
We got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds. That's a reliable enough source for the court. What should I do? Should I leave this alone or ask to hear more? So, what sort of medicine was in the bag? Well, actually, the bag we found was empty. Shouldn't it say on the bag what's in the bag?
Not always. My prescription bags just have my name on them.
Yeah, because that would be...
I can have multiple medications in there.
Yeah, but that could also be, like, invasive. Like, people could read what's on the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah, completely empty. It was completely empty? Huh. That's weird. It's almost as if there was something important in there.
That was missing from the crime scene. Ha. You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence. Desperate Trite.
Ugh.
Now what happened to the investigation after that, detective?
Okay. Wait, so the bag was empty. If you said nothing else was missing at the crime scene, that's not true.
Yeah.
Hey, we do it. Figured it out. Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There is just one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh, finally! I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you? Dick, it might not be good to show how excited you are that you fucked up.
The guy responsible for your salary is right there.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No, they didn't. Maybe they did. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where, then, did the medicine disappear to? Actually, I don't think you would be able to get potassium cyanide as a prescription, could you?
Probably not.
I don't think they would do that. You are too cool, pal. All right. Indeed. Due consideration was not given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh? No, I wouldn't say so. You literally got into a car accident. The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. But okay, sure, Phoenix. All right, let's go along with this. Order. Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that?
That's all.
What?
Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will.
Oh no. What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New ear. What? Oh my god, I cannot.
New ear clinic.
Yeah, thank you. We're just gonna skip over that. Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot?
Hardly an illness, Your Honor.
Tolerant.
Like a bitter war wound, you could say.
A war wound?
The day before the incident, Mr. Elk found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum.
Is that why he's wearing the scouter? He ruptured his eardrum? Then what on earth was the prescription he was given?
It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside of his ear canal, not to be ingested.
What? How do you know that? Oh.
It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print.
How fine is that print?
They found traces of the victim's medication in the victim's left ear.
Yes, here it is. In very, very fine print. Somebody did some shit with that.
It seemed Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would eaten his medication.
Ugh. It seems this medication is irrelevant to the case after all. No. Nick! If you don't think of something quick, it'll be all over. She's right. But I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do? Where is it then? I mean, I don't... Okay, should we leave it?
Push it.
It's all we have right now, right?
Yeah, like where is it? Where'd it go?
Yeah, where did it go? Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribia. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide.
It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable. That's enough. Mr. Godot, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Godot. He's short-circuiting. I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder. Can you do that? Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater? Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial, and that is something that bothers me. Yay, good job, Nick. The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness.
I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups.
Court is adjourned for recess. Is he including... Okay, so he only drinks 17 cups of coffee in a trial, right?
Per session, yeah.
Per session. Oh, yeah, it's per... I forgot that it was per session. That immediately answers my question. Hey, Charles. Phew, that was close. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there. That's my line, sir. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How can he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up. I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right? It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again. Oh no. Poor Gumshoe. Oh, poor Gumshoe. So the next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds. I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you going to be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me, even those never-ending bird seeds. Alright, cool. Wait, are we just going straight back into the courtroom? We are. Okay. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Godot, your next witness, please.
The prosecution calls a lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand?
I bet Maggie had her lunch money stolen at school like Miles. Yeah, probably.
Name and occupation, if you won't mind.
My name's Victor Kudo. Born and bred in the land of the rising sun.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Honor and duty are what make me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times, too.
We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation.
My occupation? Listen, young'un, how much need do you think there is for kimono embroidery here?
Kimono embroidery?
That's what I do, or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed.
Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed. Hey, maybe you could embroider my costume sometime.
Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. Why did I take a job working at the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile?
That must be so hard for you. That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Now then, witness. Were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident?
Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of cappuccino.
Seeds?
What do you think these are,
I see.
So you saw everything that happened, Gramps?
Yeah, why does his nose bounce?
Because this is swollen. Like a boil on it.
Because he's a baboon.
Yeah, oh yes I did, I saw it all.
I can hear the phlegm you put into that.
Tell the court. We're all ears.
Sure, I'll tell you every last detail.
He's really getting into this.
Oh, I need to grab my water bottle. This is already hurting.
Yeah. I'm actually going to refill my coffee while we are here.
Young man was reading the sports paper.
Give me a sec. Hold on. Gotta refill. Godot always makes me want coffee. Okay. Oh.
The serving girl brought him a cappuccino, but she put something in it.
It's funny that he didn't see her from the front.
The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. That's the serving girl, right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well.
Alright.
Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress.
Yeah, you're as bad as the rest of them.
Is he gonna start complaining about people being politically correct?
Always newfangled words.
Yep.
What's wrong with the old-fashioned ones?
Yep. Okay, I don't like this man.
Say that to the judge.
Newfangled.
All this talk of radios and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell you.
Excuse me.
Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the old good old days slip away.
Huh. This guy is, so is this guy like he's kind of a fascist.
Well,
I mean, he's Japanese.
And he did say he was from the land of the rising sun.
Yeah.
I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright. Okay. So
You already know. You already noticed what the problem with this is.
yeah, he didn't see her from the front.
So
oh yeah,
press on that last one.
and he does. Yeah, he doesn't look at their faces. He looks at their outfits. You said, "I remember her well" in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by?
Particular features. It's a disgrace, that's what it is.
Sorry?
You can see all the way to her, you know. She's practically naked in that uniform.
So the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfits? But anyone could wear just such an uniform, even me. Oh.
I think it's supposed to be a wart on his eyebrow and then a boil. His nose is definitely like inflamed or something. Well, that dude needs to do some exfoliating.
Yeah, this is a gross old man. I don't like him much.
Mr. Wright, please spare the court any further mental anguish from that image.
I think you look good, Judge. Don't get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together. Are we implying that Nick gets excited at the idea of wearing women's clothes?
Possible.
I guess I got a bit carried away.
Yeah. There are other things I recognize about her, too.
He seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do? Press harder. Hello is made of these. Sure, you saw a waitress take the coffee over to the victim. But what matters is whether that waitress was Maggie Bird or not.
Quite right. Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant, I would ask you to add them to your testimony.
Yeah, sure.
There was a ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose.
Press
Oh,
on that again.
yeah. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face.
I wouldn't remember that.
The witness noticed the straps on the accused's apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face.
That's right, I can even tell the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red.
So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight.
There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow. Ask about the waitress's back?
Yeah.
The identifying features you described were all things you would see from the back.
So what?
Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Ha! He's got you there, Gramps.
People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone.
I love how Guido objected just to go like, oh, you got a point there.
Like, oh yeah, you're fucked, bud. But this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons.
This is harassment. I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features. Features you observe from the front, that is, to your testimony.
Sure.
This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer. And if I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet. There wasn't anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. What? You didn't find anything to be distinct, but you did clearly see the witness's face, yes?
No question about it. I didn't come this far now. Victor Kudo never backs down.
That's not the answer I was looking for, but okay. This has turned into a matter of pride for old CD now, I guess.
Yeah, he's a steedy old man.
Oh my god. I just got that. I wonder if he really did see Maggie's face or not. Like,
His name is a good one too, like Victory Kudos.
Do you think old CD really saw oh wait, is it the apron?
Definitely a pretty big identifying feature on the front there.
Oh, well, why did I fucking do that again? Wrong shoulder button. Okay. Apron. So he would have seen the stains. And he would describe that. Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this.
I felt the thing would suit a filth like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating.
Okay. Have you ever seen this before?
Of course I haven't. Do you think I'd forget something as dirty as that? Well, you half-witted clod. What? What is it? Ever since I said you half-witted clod, there's been an eerie silence in here.
Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means if you had really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front.
Oops.
Oops.
The witness would like to claim oopsie daisies, Your Honor.
He would like to commit whoopsie daisy, if it pleases the court.
Witness! You can't just oops your way out of this!
Well, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Listen, Trey, here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant.
Uh-huh.
That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird.
Exactly.
Huh. Now I'm thinking.
And that one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup.
Oopsie doopsie, I made a fucky wucky.
This old guy was watching.
I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say you remember seeing.
Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps.
You can rely on me, Captain. My nugget's in perfect working order. I can't remember a single occasion where I forgot what a burger a customer wanted.
He can't remember? Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out.
Very well. Let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo.
This entire part of the trial is so much fun because it's just this man being roasted on all sides by the entire court.
Tell us what you remember about the victim.
Alright, let's see. About the victim.
He was another one of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and the noisy brat kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. The disturbing girl in question went over the Javachino. The little fidget picked up a cup with his free hand and took a sip.
What does that mean? The little fidget? What does that mean?
He said he was rustling the newspaper a lot.
It sounds really bad.
Things that sound like a slur but aren't.
Yeah, exactly.
The testimony we have just heard was to test how credible the witness's memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail.
Oh, yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything.
How are we going to handle this, Nick? We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that that the old man's memory is shot. Just strip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel? I suppose, but it's what I do best. Cruelty is what Phoenix does best. Okay. Wearing a broken pair of spectacles. So he is wearing the Scouter. And a newspaper in his right hand, and the noisy brat kept rustling the pages. The young man was listening to the wireless, remember that well. Then the serving girl in question brought over the Javachino. The little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip.
So what would his free hand be? So what would his free hand be?
His left hand.
Is that track?
Does that track? No, it doesn't. He must. Well.
Look at the actual coffee cup. How about?
Oh. Yeah. It would have to be. Yeah, it would have to be. Yeah, it'd have to be his right hand. So would I? Where would I?
I think you do it on the free hand one.
Free hand one? Okay.
Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory?
I know. There's something wrong with my memory. I tell you nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song.
Well, prepare to eat those seeds then.
Here to tell us where this is going, Trite.
According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left.
Ha! What is this, kindergarten?
But I would like the court to please take a look at this. That's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, there is a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand.
How?
Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song.
Is he gonna do it?
Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back to the park where he came from.
Wait!
Uh-oh.
You think I'm going to stay here and listen to you tell me I'm mad? You're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw.
You still insist on your testimony.
A young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question. I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am. That dead young hot button, you spiky-haired yahoo who are at fault.
A spiky-haired yahoo! I love that.
Who, me? Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already.
It's very, very funny that Judge would call this guy an old man.
Yeah.
Don't call me old man, old man.
There we go.
Been around for 68 years, I have. You can't even listen to what I've got to say.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but...
Sure. Why not hear a little more?
Mr. Kudo!
This is my 60th cup of coffee. So this is your final stand.
Is he eating them?
Yeah, he said he was eating them over coffee before, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did say that.
Thank you, Captain.
Alright, so what's up with this?
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side of the green lens of his specs.
Yeah.
He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand.
We know the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye.
It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers.
I'm sorry?
A monitor? You mean like a television screen?
Inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work.
An HMD?
Head-mounted display. HD TV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter.
These aren't real things. That's not a real thing.
You know, head-mounted displays are a real thing, they just don't look like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're usually, like, way bulkier, I think.
Yeah, like that.
I know
Like
what I
that's
saw.
that's some fucking future tech. That's there. It's not the future Zarboil. This game takes place 3 years ago.
Like, like a VR headset?
Yeah.
That's technically a head-mounted display.
Yeah, but they're not the size of a fucking half your glasses.
No, but that's what Google Glass was trying to do, right? They were trying to make it that small.
Yeah, but they didn't do it.
Well, I mean, they did it. It just didn't catch on because it was crazy, prohibitively expensive.
That's a scooter. Thanks, Charles. Thanks, Charles. That's true. He doesn't seem to be lying.
Out of the facts in good old black and white.
Alright. So what's the deal here? Okay, the boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs.
Is there a problem with that?
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. So... what? We don't know which ear is
His profile, maybe?
yucky. Left... oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so that's obviously the thing we have to contradict.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observations of the victim.
What?
That was so loud.
Good.
Accurate, though.
You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD.
No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I can only see that side of his head from where I was sitting.
I don't think so.
Why did you say?
You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured.
Eh?
Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right, it's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear, because he couldn't even hear in that ear.
Is that true, Captain? It is. Pigeon!
What? Oh,
Birdie
is
birdie!
is he singing the song?
Yo.
Order! 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 This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind, and he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Godot?
A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup.
Uh-huh.
This old man is my drop of milk. Captain, are you calling me a drip?
Yes.
This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand.
I'll never back, and I know I'm right.
That's the old man way.
The lad drank his cappuccino with his left hand.
Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly, the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup, held in his right hand, and switched to his left.
But, like, wouldn't there be a coffee stain on both sides?
That's what the old man saw.
Godot already has drip, though. Nice. Good one. Impossible. The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Oh, yeah.
Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. Elk drank the poisoned coffee. Like this.
Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. That doesn't... That's just a different way of saying that doesn't track, right?
Yeah.
That's the older way of saying that. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. But to be frank, his testimony is a farce.
Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old fogey.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from there. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. The court is adjourned. All right. Wait, fuck, what? Who did that? Oh.
Wait! If we stop now, where does that leave me?
Leave you, Mr. Kudo.
Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there. I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now.
How is your bad memory my fault? I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do.
I've kept my mouth shut until now. But there's something else the court should know.
Uh-oh!
What?
There's more?
To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you, you young shark.
Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun.
Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter of this eccentric old man's scrapbook.
I'm sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee.
What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the cappuccino you want if you come to my house after the
Why
trial.
does he call it Javachino?
It's like a very, very old-fashioned word for coffee, I think.
Huh.
I may be 68 years old, and Victor Kudo is still a man.
That's enough, witness. I believe it'll be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony.
You bet. Much, much quicker.
I can't believe this is happening.
You better get ready, youngster.
I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? He's got to be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. He has a headband. He has a headband.
Also with his thumb.
He has infinite ammo.
First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. Oh, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke, and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, hmm?
Flip turned upside down. Did that turn anything upside down? Is that all?
Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Yeah, you're doubting me again? You're doubting a poor, defenseless old man?
No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo. Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick? Yeah, so what? Probably. That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy.
You're a bird brain. That's why that's all you can think of.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your final cross-examination, please. And do it quick. We gotta get this guy the fuck out of here. Alright, the final showdown. Okay, that's clearly not true. Because it's right there.
Yep. You got it.
like... Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what?
Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact.
Huh?
Lost your tongue, Granddad?
I'm no granddad.
Ow! Ow! You know, if you throw any more seeds in the... that was a cutoff, actually.
Ah,
What is it now?
I just remembered something.
Yes, go on.
Broken vase. It was on my table.
What?
Ah, well, you see. It started when the young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I
The vase on your table.
mean. Yeah, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked.
Uh-huh. I didn't... Okay. All right. I love this. Just complete silence. Very good. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
I like to ask a question now. Have I been used at all?
No. Actually. Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Wait a minute, if that's the case. There's more I got to say. Oh yes, I remember something else.
Bailiff! Escort the witness out of the courtroom.
Wait, listen to me.
He's just lonely. He's a lonely old man.
It's kind of sad, even if he's a jerk.
Yeah. Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked. And I am still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did it! I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor? The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use, so he summarized it accordingly into this statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish.
Whatever. Prosecution doesn't need props like that.
So does that mean that the prosecution doesn't need evidence? Godot's really mad, huh?
He doesn't want Victor's evidence.
Yeah, I would be too.
Like, remember it was Gumshoe that called him not Godot. Godot's been fuming from the moment he took the stand.
Yeah. Fuck. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies, my own, yours, and Mr. Godot's. Yes, Your Honor. Huh. It's not a haiku. That's not a haiku. I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology. What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies? That is all. This court is adjourned.
You can burn them for kindling.
Why did he specifically point out that there's only 3 of them? I'm now at a point where I'm just like overanalyzing everything said by everybody. Okay. It's finally time that we take a break. And then we'll do the next part of the investigation. I'm excited.
Yay.
This is a good case. Maybe we'll find out who the fuck this Ryoko Shinonome gal is, who is clearly the waitress that was working that day and not Maggie. But like Maggie was there. Okay, whatever. We'll be back. I am back.
Let's push buttons. Okay. Mina, are you back?
Time to push buttons and talk.
There we go. So, how do you think the trial went this morning?
How do you think it went?
It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances.
Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us.
Actually, well, I think there was enough contradictions in his testimony that we actually were able to, like, create reasonable doubt, right? I don't know what the fuck Phoenix is talking about.
Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee.
That's good, Phoenix! All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon,
And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured.
Talk about a terrifying case of contradiction-itis.
Sure. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Good one. Yeah, we've got to find one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty. Good one.
Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start.
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay, this is just tips. Tips and tricks. Oh, wait. Eohp. Yeah. Right. What is up with Eohp? Eohp is going to be the linchpin for this whole thing. Yeah, Gumshoe's not... Wait, what? Is this important? No, it's not.
No, it's just the chief playing games on the internet.
But my email pen pal... lead Asian princess? What? Something's going on. Something big. What does that mean? What? Hello?
Basically, they're having problems with their servers and they have to reset their computers.
Maggie's still in questioning. Okay. Leads Asian princess. What the fuck?
He's totally
Alright.
being catfished.
He's being catfished. Empty, as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. Who's this? Hey, that sounds like... Ah.
Let us call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can.
He's getting really worked up about something. Is he doing lottery?
No! That's the wrong number!
Wait, what is that from?
Oh, that's the fucking, rap battle parody.
Yeah.
That's the
Broke
wrong
up with my
number.
girlfriend. Here's your number. Psych! That's the wrong number.
Oh! Oh. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff!
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe?
Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal.
To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here.
He is, and he's having the Twin Tea set.
How can he afford this?
This is the week's worth of salary.
What can I say?
Hello?
This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal?
You really drove her into a corner, you know.
You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today?
Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it, for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese?
What do you prefer, crumbly like aged Parmesan?
Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean.
Well, how did she put it again? Yeah, she's never wants to see him again. Something like that. Oh, this is such a sadness. It's so sad, bros. But please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean...
Why? Why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe. Oh.
He's pulling up on karma.
Poor... Poor Gumshoe.
So, did you like the Twin Tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Well, for 20 bucks, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate.
Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking. don't hurt yourself, Gumshoe. I know it's hard.
You just hear that.
Yeah, it's like the fucking Dreamcast booting up.
Yeah.
It's doing the little clicks.
The process records spinning in his brain.
Yeah. That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know? Maybe you should have found out the price after he had finished eating.
Hey, Nick, maybe that's why Glen Elk came here. Maybe he heard about the Super Fierce Twin Tea set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Elk, that reminds me. We hardly know anything about the guy.
Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here?
Exactly, it's like Charles's laptop going crazy. Exactly.
So, what were you all excited about earlier?
Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing, really. It was just the daily exercise show.
Oh. Oh, just one lock? Okay.
Yeah, you can do this.
What the? A psyche lock? This blood specialist lobster sure is great.
Uh-huh. Then why are there tears in your eyes?
Yeah, we can very obviously do that.
Why is the food so bad here? Because Jean Armstrong cares more about aesthetic than taste.
All right, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to
A lottery ticket.
I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big, just like Glen Elk did. It's like you can see right through me.
Yeah, you're not hard to read.
Huh? I've cracked him already? See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing.
I mean, leave the poor man alone. It's not like he's got any money to begin with. Let him play the lottery.
I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try.
I heard one time my grandpa won the lottery, and cause he's pretty old. My dad was driving him out to get some gas at the gas station, and while he was there, he just decided to play the lottery, and he won like $800 or something.
Whoa!
So he walked out with like a huge wad of cash, and my dad thought he just robbed the place.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like my dad was legit worried. It's like, did you just take that money from the guy?
What did you just do?
Yeah, it's like, you know, old people. Like my grandma was prone to getting a bit confused sometimes. So my dad was legitimately 100% convinced that he had just taken the money from that cash register while the guy was giving him his change or something.
That's really funny. Oh man.
It was so funny.
I'm usually. Oh yeah, we read that already. So but Gumshoe wasn't lucky at all. He's like the opposite of lucky. He's like you know what? He and Maggie are two birds of a flock. Wait, is that right?
Birds of a feather.
Birds of a feather?
Yeah.
Sure. That, which I guess that's a pun, isn't it?
Birds of a feather flock together.
Did I just accidentally do a pun because she's Maggie Bird?
You might have.
Fuck. Shit.
Magpie bird.
What's with everyone in the lottery?
So, how did it go?
I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad.
I agree with that, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elk, see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on air. It's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elk was listening to on the day he was killed.
Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30.
And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time?
Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket.
They give you a flyer when you buy the ticket?
Japan, man. Millionaire.
I mean, I guess
radio?
this is obviously like a marketing thing that the radio station came up with to boost the ratings. So I guess it would make sense when you buy the ticket to like be like, oh, make sure you tune in.
Yeah. See, radio shows nowadays, they just do like giveaway shit. Like it's a fucking game show.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to work at the accounting office I worked at before, you know, the bad times. The troubles. Like literally everybody in the office would like stop work at exactly like, I don't know, like 1 o'clock and call into a radio show and like, because they had this wheel thing where you spin a wheel and you win shit. And everybody in the office would stop and get together and like all dial numerous times. People really buy into that shit.
Yeah, it's a cottage industry, I guess.
Yeah. That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick.
Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money.
Does Maya have money?
Yeah, she should still have some money from the Lowly Taylor exhibit.
Does Phoenix pay her?
He should. I don't know if he does.
Because it literally says in her profile that she's his assistant, so he should be paying her.
Yeah, I think he probably has to have her legally registered as legal aid in order for her to join him in court.
Yeah, so he would have to pay her. You would hope. Maybe she's an intern.
But that's still, even if he did pay her, that wouldn't stop her from mooching off of him. Let's be real.
That's true. That's true. That's accurate.
This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He's not an android.
Ugh, he wasn't literally a computer, Maya.
Maya doesn't know what a computer is.
Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Glenn and Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. What? This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. No, you don't.
I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look.
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? Let's go. Huh. This place
Future.
This place, yeah, exactly.
Future.
This place looks fucking weird. Wow, this place is so high-tech, you can almost smell the electricity in the air.
It is a computer firm, Maya. They kind of work without electricity, you know.
I think you're gonna want to voice this character.
Oh! Uh-oh. I like her. Oh,
Hatsune
hello.
Milfku.
It's... Oh, yeah. She literally does kind of look like Miku, doesn't she? She has the tie.
Like a middle-aged version of her.
Middle-aged Miku. MILF Miku. Fuck. Okay, gotta do older voice. I'm
I do
sorry.
like a robotic voice.
Robotic? She's not a robot, Mina.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not.
Okay, do whatever voice you want. I'm just hassling you.
OL Miku? What is it? What's OL?
Old Lady Miku?
Oh, Old Lady Miku? Is that what that means? I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. I should try to, like, not do too much inflection on her voice, though. I'm gonna try to do it fairly monotone. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood.
Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show.
What? My name is Lisa Basil. Lisa Basil. That's another. It's another palindrome.
Yep. Every one of
all-
those companies' names are palindromes.
What the? Is that on like the hiring requirements, or do they change their
Apparently
name
so.
after they start working here?
She looks at all the resumes and just throws all the ones that aren't accurate, that aren't on ones in the trash.
Yeah. I'm the company director. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. I could barely get that out. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's? That's a DMH, right? And DMH? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then, do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. Oh, okay. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. I like her. She's very cool.
Oh, she's not guilty of a murder.
Yeah, I also hope she's not guilty of a murder. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. I almost feel I'm going a little bit Data. She does really make me think of Data.
That's totally valid. I mean, she does totally seem like an android.
Yeah. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much. You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. Yeah. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them about what they are doing. Okay. Look at this guy! Look at this fucking programmer, man! Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact that time slicing, commenting, logical access, and shared global variables obviously program the structure and response time and performance the independence of covariables and memory overhead are virtually important for the security of the execution.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. She doesn't use contractions.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah? Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. Maya is like peak bimbo. You know about
like-
what happened, right, Miss Basil?
Maya's just like that. She reminds me of that one line from The Simpsons. It's like, so long as you have no follow-up questions whatsoever, yes, I understood.
Yeah. You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It is terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? Oh no, she does use contractions. Oh, that's a shame. I'm not gonna use contractions for her, though. I do not think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I could not tell him anything either, because... the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It is this one, right in front of you. He was a gambling man, huh?
Clearly.
If there is anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. I can't... Can you say that? Can you do that?
She's the boss.
She is the boss. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Alright, let's take a look-see.
Examine the entire room. There are some really funny jokes in this area.
Yeah, I imagine so. Hey, look, Nick! It's a supercomputer! It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That explains why we don't use a computer in our office! That's a good one. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something that is so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a good look. What are these? Why? Huh? Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling. Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for. This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind. Futuristic? Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul. Does it? On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling. Does he sleep under his desk? Oh my god, he does sleep under his desk. Poor Glenn. Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know? She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. Hey, this calendar. What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger. I wonder who that is. The tiger?
There is one joke that I know in order to get me to present irrelevant evidence to Lisa.
Oh, yeah? Okay. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could become old CD's apprentice. What about your spirit medium training? Why would you want to become old CD's apprentice? That would be a bad time. What are these? Wow, look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh, wow. His drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. That is important evidence. This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you tried to profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. You can't recycle paper at, like, a recycling place?
Maybe in Japan you can.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What are these pipes? Why are there pipes on the walls?
Maybe it's, like, just cable management.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Okay, present irrelevant evidence to Lisa. Hold on. Okay. Hey, look at, this. Would you mind taking a look at this? I am sorry. That data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected. Super admin restricted desktop access password protected? What? This is madness! No, Maya, that is Sparta. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word. A code word? Sesame! If it's not Sesame, then it must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is. There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this.
Oh, that's like the best, like, irrelevant evidence presentation quote of all time.
That is such a fucking, like, outdated reference now, too.
I know, but the setup makes it worth it. It's not just like a lazy meme.
Yeah, it's not just a meme. They actually did some setup for it. But like, okay, so this game was like what, 2003, 2004? Then it takes place in like 2018.
Yeah.
Can you imagine people in 2018 even making that joke?
No, but this game came out on DS in English in 2007, which is the year after that movie came out. So.
Yeah, but I mean, like within the timeline of Phoenix, maybe they just got things a little bit later in Phoenix Wright.
Maybe it didn't get dubbed into Japanifornian until 2018.
But 300 only came out in like 2018, and they have to wait a whole another like decade to get like more sex.
Maybe they only saw Meet the Spartans.
They only saw Meet the Spartans. Oh no. Maybe we should focus on asking about Glen Elg. What do you say? Yeah, that would be a good idea. But yeah, that was actually a good joke. Absolutely not a robot. All right. About Mr. Elg. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality. Oh? Like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. Oh, wow, okay.
If I die prematurely, I surely hope my boss isn't figuring to roast me to a stranger.
That is what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. We've got to find out exactly what this trouble was exactly. Yeah. About Mr. Elk. Was he in some kind of trouble? I am sorry? Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Oh. Robot lies. Do we... I imagine we have enough for this. 3 psyche locks?
Yet.
Really?
There's like 2 more pieces of evidence that you need.
Huh.
I think
guess...
actually breaking her locks is like one of the last things you do in this investigation.
Oh, so she'd be like the stinger for like the next piece of the trial. I guess Mr. Elk is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Robot lies are the worst lies of all. Yeah, robots have no tells. Oh yeah, let's go to Vitamin Square. Uh-oh. 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 I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Uh-oh. Let's look at this. Hey, check this out. I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger loose in the city. Huh, weird that Phoenix described him as a tiger, huh? Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony?
But now it's probably worth mentioning that in Japanese mythology, the phoenix and the tiger, or sorry, the dragon and the tiger are like rivals that fight like constantly. Which is why Zen Eohp's shirt has a tiger biting a dragon on it, and Phoenix's Japanese name has the word for dragon in it.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, so we have nothing here. Maybe that was a trigger. Maybe that was a trigger though. Oh yeah. We haven't spoken to Aaron Hansen yet today. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. I guess I'll do her voice. I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. Oh, I see.
No, I will have everything ready, I promise.
Is she a debt collector? I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles. Oh, she's an arsonist. Okay.
No, stop it. I beg you.
This is fucking bringing back memories of LA Noire. Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
No, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Is she, like, specifically meant to be a yandere?
Pretty much.
Absolutely, yes. This line of dialogue seals it. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh, no, you don't have to worry. You know you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
Ooh. I do love raw meat from time to time. What? Huh? I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye. For now.
Just trying to eat him?
Yeah, I guess so? I think he does have a lot of meat.
I have le shivers. I must rub some of my oil over my body before I become the nervous wreck.
Let us talk to you first, and then you can do that.
Sir, oui, that feels good.
God damn it. Ugh.
Oh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur.
My eyes! My eyes!
Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, la oil of sandalwood.
Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong?
No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? Oh yeah, I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme.
Didn't Armstrong imply that I double, like, flirted with him?
Yeah.
Huh. You wouldn't expect that from a man that looks like Shin Eohp, huh?
But also he kind of interprets everything as flirting, so...
That's also true. No. I choose to believe that Shin Eohp is actually just super into Armstrong.
That's fair as well.
That's my headcanon. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick!
But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive.
But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays? Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? Well, alright.
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one shall take it from me.
Alright, that woman just now, she seemed to be saying a lot of, like, murder things. So, who was that woman you were just talking to?
Oh la la, you saw that?
Well, yes. Sorry. So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful.
Polite? Graceful?
And she likes raw meat and fires, right? Yeah, why are we getting a Why are we getting a flashback here? Oh, wait, what? This is... What? Is it just gonna be... Okay, no. I was like, that's so soon for there to be a fucking flashback. Now that I think about it... Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well, then let's show them that piece of evidence and see what happens. Oh, is it about... It's about the debt.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with la broken wings.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui, they kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
Mais bien sûr, if I did not owe them la money, I would have refused it. But my hands were tied.
Please, what did you agree to help them with?
No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with a salad garnish.
I like her. Ew, I hope it doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. That's literally what he means! I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman! Alright. The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's,
Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt. It is a sign of la bad world we live in, oh?
We truly do live in a society, Armstrong. No, I'd say it's more of a sign of la bad culinary skills.
The woman who was here is a scary woman. She is from la loan office.
Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
Oui, tender lender it is called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please. Oh, that's not Phoenix.
Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10.
I would absolutely expect Phoenix to be like, no! $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stip in my... Wait, well, hold on. Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. So tender lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. Oh. Glenn Elg was probably in a considerable amount of debt. Because he was a loser.
I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me la money, I have to pay like $500,000 now. I am like his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
Who's this he?
La tigre.
Oh! The tiger!
Oui, he is la manager of the tender lender. A terrifying man, the big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days.
I like how they call him a mobster when he's obviously, like, Yakuza.
Yakuza, yeah. As soon as I hear the noises that battle old Scooter's rides, I start to cry.
I guess that is like a localization thing, though. Like, the Yakuza translates to the Mafia in terms of, like, east to west, I guess.
Yeah. And they even gave him, like, a Brooklyn accent to try to sell like them off.
Yeah, that's true. A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance?
Oh, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have less spiky hair just like you.
And that's it.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose.
Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. Sure.
If you want to visit the Tenderlander, it is just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Is that all the money Maya has? What does she spend her money on, do you think?
Burgers.
Burgers?
Lots of burgers.
Burgers and ramen. She likes ramen, too.
Yeah.
They did retcon the localization thing. Phoenix should just wear some form of hat. Maybe a beanie. It's a good idea.
Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We've got a big meeting starting in a bit.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Okay. Well, see you later then. Is this foreshadowing?
Bye.
This seems like foreshadowing to me. Hello?
You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I've kind of got a favor to ask. It's a big one.
A favor?
Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me.
Oh. What is it?
It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe? How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat. I could. I absolutely could.
You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness.
Dick will throw all these weenies.
So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal.
That's actually really sweet, though.
It is.
I can't exactly say no, can I? Oh, a tenderly handmade lunchbox. Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies.
You made her a bunch of octopus sausages.
Aww. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie.
Alright. That's so cute. He's finally gone. Is she gonna be here? Nope. Okay. Fuck. Très bien. Vitamin Square. Tenderlander. Oh yeah, this is a Yakuza place, definitely. Yeah. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it?
Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair.
And that is, as they say,
A very good thing.
oh, is this Murder Girl?
Talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die.
Yep, it's Murder Girl. I like the Daruma. The Daruma's cute.
Yeah, I like the big fuzzy coat.
Oh, the big fuzzy coat is great too. Wait, there's a Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. You're here to discuss a loan?
No. Not exactly.
The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. Did she not see us there talking to Armstrong? She's gone, just like that!
I guess we'll just have to come back another time.
But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick! This place reeks of suspicion! Come on, Nick, let's take a look around, okay?
Do you think it'd be okay?
Of course! No one will ever know— Coffee? Ah!
Maya just loudly announces, I'll steal it! No one will ever know!
Let's case the joint! I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly.
Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Okay. Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here. Can we actually look around a little bit?
You sure can.
Hey, look at this Parisian-style coat. It's so chic. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Wow, that's a reference for this game. What's this game rated?
E.
E?
E for teen.
Oh, okay, I guess that's fine then. Guess I haven't gotten an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this! This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick. The same color as my suit? Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, you've got to take a look at this. Oh, hello. Some cake? Ah! I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure, thanks. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise... Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you. Understand? Alright. Cool. Cool, good vibes. I'm scared, Nick. So? What were you getting so excited about before? Look, on the lapel of the suit. That's an attorney's badge. Sure. It's made of cardboard.
Stapled that to his suit and then showed up in cart and everyone bought it.
What a goofus. Is the tiger a lawyer? No, wait, look at this thing. It's made of paper. Cardboard, actually.
I'm just picturing him just like sitting there, just very carefully snipping it out with scissors and drawing it out with like a pen.
Oh, that's actually really cute. For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? Why is this world full of incompetent people? A CD. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it?
The desk is like sparkling gold.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Ah! Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it all? If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. Okay. Cool. That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Nick, my stomach is killing me. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. She had a burger for breakfast? Fuck yeah.
Genius. Genius.
She's a genius. I sure hope so. You better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger? Rocco, like Rocky?
Like Rocky.
It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Did we just take it?
I think you just took a picture of it or something.
Oh no, someone dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's going to be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? Oh, hey! Hey, look, a match... Why does Tribulations have matchbooks? It's not a bar!
Merchandising.
This is actually like some noir shit. Like matchbooks are always evidence in noir stories. There's a book of matches here too. Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? So I think nowadays this would be like a package of tissues or something, right?
Yeah, like a napkin.
Yeah.
Maybe a packet of sugar.
Well, no, because like places like I guess this doesn't take place in Japan technically.
Yeah.
But if this did take place in Japan, it would actually be like because they hand out like packages of tissues all over like Tokyo, right?
Yeah.
Look what's printed on its cover. It says Tribulations. That is evidence. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them. For what? Yeah, the pilot light for the other spoiler keeps going out.
You know the people involved with Office have been to Tribune now.
Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Uh-oh. He's here. Wow, he sure does go, huh?
How many effects can we shove into one dialogue?
Ah! Did Midas leave? Oh, she just hid under the desk. Come out from under the desk, Maya.
What are you two snooping around in my office for?
Nothing. We were just...
Oh, my precious carpet. You've got ash on my rug. You couldn't wish your ugly feet never came through my door.
It wasn't us. It was only like the...
You want to argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You think you can take me on? I'm gonna flatten you two into pancakes and turn you into my new rugs.
Ah! Oh. Don Tigre, you're back. Ugh, that voice. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... Ugh, has she got a death wish or what? Oh.
Oh, right.
Huh?
Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing.
What?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute. Get here.
I wonder who's really in charge here. That's so unfair! Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Phoenix
What?
Wright.
Yes?
He was either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you gotta come and mess up my plan.
So it was him. He's my phony.
I don't care. No one gets in my way.
What? I mean, excuse me?
You should have left the little girl at home, right?
I have a few things I want to ask.
No questions. This is the last time we meet.
Is he leaving? Wait! Please! That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, "Hold it," either. The espresso. Ah! And cookies. This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta?
Check your profiles real quick.
A thoroughly...
Okay, so you don't have Tigres yet.
I don't have Shin Eohp yet. So
I'm just so tempted because his real name is really freaking good, and I wanna talk about it, but
well, maybe find out in this stream. We still have like an hour and a half. So I'm kind of curious about your company, Tenderlender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tenderlender. Hey, Nick! Things are a little tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much.
the image of Card Shark Maya is so funny.
It's Maya being super good at poker.
She just puts a little visor on.
Oh, that's cute. Why is her name suddenly Viola?
That's her real name. Violetta is like a pet name.
Oh, I see. Tenderlender is on your side. So, let me say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. She getting jealous?
She's like, no, I can poison you too.
So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger? Furio
There it
Tigre.
is.
Furio Tigre?
Tigre. What a freaking good name.
That's a fucking fighting game name. Furio Tigre.
His Japanese name is Toronosuke Shibakuzo, with Shibakuzo being Kansai slang for "I'm gonna kick your ass."
Oh, that rules! So
But
that's where
his
the tiger
nickname,
comes from.
instead of being the tiger, is Zenitora, which means money tiger.
Fuck yeah, Mr. Shakedown!
Yeah.
Eohp's got a real name, Nick! Hurry up and find out more about him! Okay.
You
So
can
we
still do more examining, by the way. There's 2 more pieces of evidence you need from here.
What? Oh, there's a paper here. Let's see, this round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured in case you're wondering, how would she not? Okay, whatever. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? Heh, I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Go on, Nick, give him a good shove. Oh, he's a weeble wobble. Only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. Yeah, it's shogi. I think it's a king? Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know? Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. So a king in shogi... Oh no, I think king in shogi would still be a king. I mean, probably emperor. What is it? A repair bell? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? He has a scooter. $1,500 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane!
15,000.
$15,000. The car's registered to the Cadaverinis?
Yeah.
Huh? So it's not even the tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the tiger's office? The Cadaverinis. Are they like magician people? Cadaverinis. That makes me think of corpses.
Yeah, I mean, cadaver is the Italian word for corpse.
So are they like the Addams family? What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that! What do you mean, walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it, I was right before. Back at Très Bien. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. What else is there to look at? The desk?
Yeah.
That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug. It's solid gold, Nick. Gold! Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want such a shiny desk, though? I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a desk, solid gold desk. Aren't you not supposed to sit at it? Wow, I'm completely dazzled. That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see up my nose in the reflection. That's gotta be really distracting. So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. Huh. Alright.
Okay, maybe you did everything then.
What about the slogan? Do businesses have this in Japan?
A lot of them do, yeah.
Because this makes me think of Cyber Sleuth, where Kyoko had one of these for her agency.
Yeah, I think it's like a lot of dojos have them too.
Yeah, that makes sense. Win through compromise? I wonder what that's supposed to mean. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. It's like their slogan. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. Ah! That's Tender Lender's guiding principle, yeah. Oh. Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, Maya read my mind. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Alright, yeah, so that must be everything. I really wish there was a Danganronpa style, like, thing.
Yeah.
Ping the area so you can look at all the evidence. Okay, so
I mean,
this was,
you're lucky. You're playing the version that has a little check mark next to things that you have investigated. Before,
did
it
they
was
not
just a
have
Reddit.
that?
Yeah, it was just a reticle. It didn't tell you what was actually investigatable, and it wouldn't tell you if you've seen it or not.
Oh my god, that must have been miserable.
It was pretty frustrating sometimes.
Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie? Sure? How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Boy, this girl loves murder. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours. No. Ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together? Is she like she's an assassin? What? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please, address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to... Okay. Don Tigre, of course. I'm sorry. He saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died. Once. Okay. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head? This? So what's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. Okay. A fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself, just by the sound of it. So, that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once? Oh. Huh. Wow. Ugh. She really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. Can we do this right now?
No, not yet.
Alright, let's go. Uh-oh. There he is! Old Cedy's back feeding the pigeons again!
Take this, and this. Get out of my park.
Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man? What are you doing, Maya?
Yeah.
Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in the court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo! He's just singing. He's just singing to himself. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright?
Out with the demons, in with good fortune.
Ow! Seeds, shell splinters, painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Let's talk to you. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face, a filthy, depraved animal.
I never said that you were looking at her backside. Not at all.
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that way. Just put it in.
Okay, phrasing.
Put some white powder into the young lad's Javachino.
We hear you.
And another thing, young Leobo was wearing an earpiece. On the same side of the lens of his broken spectacles.
Huh. We're really sorry.
So we let him stick it with the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this.
So if he's right,
what the fuck does that mean?
So assuming he's lying, yeah, what does that mean? Or he's not lying, what does that mean?
So the prescription does have his name on it. Yeah. I don't know. You said you were a craftsman, right?
Yeah. The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves.
Oh yeah, maybe mirrors. Surely it's not that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the Shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I just stick my fingers up that drilling old judge's nose and scram right on his ear hole. Objection.
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
You're a tsunami of frustration inside and ready to burst out.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should we do? Is this important? It might be funny. Guess I better let him talk. So, there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then.
Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman?
Well...
Buy some bread, now that I can understand. What's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean and get lost? That's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just keep getting in the way, don't I?
This is actually kind of sad.
Yeah.
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Oh, this was important. Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there, too?
Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned.
What? That was important. So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, the young lad slumped over the table. The servant girl collapsed.
Maggie does look really cute there, though.
I broke that vase. It all happened so fast. It was a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me. Excuse-moi. You, call la police. Call him yourself, I should have shouted back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone? Why would he have one?
Do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went out looking for one?
Didn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened...
Yes, sir, the owner was at Tribulations on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
Well, I would have if you given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that man alone in the restaurant. Phoenix, chill. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah!
Oh, sure. You go ahead and try to say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead.
We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Okay, there we go. We got a lead. There we go, Tribulations. Can we go to the detention center yet? Maggie?
You knew
Are
the
you here?
kitchen.
Ah! We have to give Maggie the weenie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Mr. Wright. Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Know what's what I remember of the incident anyway. Is it possible she is the one misremembering things? Yeah, what is up with nobody else seeing... that nameless person who we don't know who it is. Who it could possibly be. And also... Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yup. There are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? Yeah, that's true. So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well. They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you about this too. But we have the CD. You said that you passed out when the victim Glenale collapsed, right? Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations. No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? He was probably an accomplice in setting you up. When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in all this. Yes, his mate of B's Eohp does unfortunately make Gumshoe a bastard. Aside from the last case in Ace Attorney 2 where he is not a cop anymore. He gets fired.
Yeah.
He stops being a bastard. For a bit.
A temporary respite from bastardity.
Yeah, but Maggie is a former bastard, which is the best kind of bastard. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Wait, what? Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD. Oh, we should give her the weenie. Oh, yeah. I've got something you're going to love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies, too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too. Aww. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow, when the next cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But... I guess so. Oh. Oh. Well, how was it? That hit the spot. I love weenies. Oh,
You
good.
sure do, Phoenix.
Gay, homosexual, gay. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Okay. So we present the profile of... Armstrong? No. Glenn? Wait, what did they say? Armstrong. Glenn? No, it was Mr. Kudo. Oh, I have to... Fuck. Actually hit the right button. Wait. There we go. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. No, he's pretty bad.
He's pitiful, but he's bad.
Yeah. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spill it on and see what you make of it. Alright. What's up with Mr. Kudo? Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... It's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman? I wonder who it could be. Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. And she had kind of a cackling laugh. Creepy? Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Wait, but then what? Huh? What? But... Huh.
Some funny business going on here, isn't there?
There is some funny business that is going on. You were correct in that assertion. It does make me think there might be mirrors involved.
I think you're thinking too micro. Think more macro.
Think crazy?
So
Is it like
she
an
thinks
entirely
that
different restaurants?
she thinks that Victor wasn't there.
Yeah.
And we know that she passed out after the murder was committed, right?
Yeah. Some weenie business. So could he have gotten there when she was passed out?
Who do you think Victor saw?
I think Victor saw Viola. I don't think he saw Maggie at all.
And the Glenn that he saw was wearing it on the wrong side, right?
It wasn't Glenn. It was somebody else. And that's why he was alone.
It was a setup.
It was a setup. Maggie
They
was
wanted
unconscious, so they moved her.
They wanted to make a witness.
Victor got manipulated. The poor old man, even if he is a creep. He's very, very pitiable. No, it's not a mirror. It's not a mirror at all. Okay, so I should present Viola. Wait, what? Oh. No. So she didn't...
You should go pay a visit to Gumshoe, maybe.
Maybe? Hey, Chief, how's lead Asian princess doing? What's happening? All cops are bastards. Every single one, even your cousin. There's no such thing as a good cop.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but your cousin's part of a violent system that upholds hegemonic power structures and oppresses the downtrodden and marginalized. It sucks. Like, he can be a good person aside from that, but as long as he participates in that institution, he is complicit in its crimes.
Yeah. What was that Barrett line from FF7?
Like something about an innocent man who works for the guilty man is not without sin or something like that.
Something like that. Wait, what? Wait, where's Dick? Oh, there you are.
There he is.
Huh? What are you doing here, pal?
Detective Gumshoe!
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay.
Huh?
We've got big problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus! A virus!
A virus?
There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system.
But I really need to ask you some questions. What's happening? Wait, a virus? Huh.
Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up.
Yes.
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear?
Okay.
If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there.
We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information.
Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tender lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all their debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You really regret it if you upset that lady.
Alright, I get the picture.
Hey, wait a minute.
What lady?
What did he just say?
That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? We better find out what the story is with this lady. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? Hey, Maya, I thought you were, a pro with computer.
An expert.
An expert. Oh, no. What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal?
And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable.
What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick!
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty
SimCity.
cool. What?
In the original SimCity, they got the tutorial guy was named Dr. Wright.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
cute. Don't you agree, Miss Dr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? I don't know, I think they're actually being sincere. Okay, fine, I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage.
Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode?
No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PC here in the station. A virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster.
Just like a real virus, huh?
Yeah, that's why they call it a computer virus, Gumshoe. But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal?
No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it.
It's funny and uncomfortable seeing this all now, considering just last year Capcom was the subject of a massive ransomware attack where their employee computers got infected by a virus that caused details about, among other things, the next Ace Attorney game to leak.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah, this is prophetic, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold.
Right, then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. Well, that's a good strategy, actually. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
Who? What? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage.
You can tell that Maya really is Nick's like surrogate little sister because she can somehow loop every conversation back to criticizing him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about like making fun of him and like cracking jokes. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before too. Wait, what? Do we know the name of the virus? Do we... hello?
Show him some evidence, maybe you can jog his memory.
Absolutely not a robot. Whoa! Oh! Wait. That is it, actually. This is it! The stupid name! I remember now! I thought so. Here it comes.
Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on?
It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? There we go. So what's up with that? I did figure Blue Screens Inc. would be involved in this somehow. We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if the demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots in the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Wow! That is a lot. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses, it almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Yeah, almost.
Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the root of this virus in the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In the millions? A virus can be worth that much?
Okay. Okay.
You still need to show him that woman, right?
That woman, yeah. But I think I'm starting to kind of see. So
Who's your prime suspect?
Glenn Elg had this virus on the table when he was at Tribulations, right? Like Maggie testified as much. But after he died, it went completely missing. And then Tigray, it was found in Tigray's on his desk in his office.
In his boombox.
In his boombox. Which means he stole it? And maybe, I mean, they have described Glenn as like a genius, right? Like a walking computer. Yeah. And Gumshoe just described the person who created the virus as a genius. So maybe Glenn made the virus. And he's in debt to Tigray, or for all we know, Viola. Because he's a gambling man, and he has to take out a loan to continue the gambling. And so they killed him to get the virus so they could sell it? I guess? But then how would it have gotten here? Like,
they said it was sold in the black market, right?
Yeah,
and it's a program. It's not like it has to be the CD that's sold.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's not like it has to be on the CD. They can just copy it.
Yeah.
Or have multiple.
I mean, that'd be a pretty amazing business strategy, right? You have the original, people pay you to just upload it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so prime suspect right now is Tigray. But, you know, we gotta have suspicion of Viola on the side, right? Because she's clearly evil. That's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? She's totally an assassin. Her name's Viola Cadaverini. Oh. The fatal accident was Tigray, like, crashing into her?
What else do you have of his?
What else do we have of his?
In evidence, I mean.
I mean, we have the scooter. The wheel guard is all smashed up. Yeah. So... She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini. Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? That man looks like a bowling ball. Never heard of him.
Looks like a more evil Mr. Burns.
Yeah. Bruto Cadaverini is the boss of the Cadaverini family. The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. Oh, so they're Yakuza. But you're thinking of
Cadaverini's Italian for little corpse.
Yeah. Yeah. That's weird. No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. I better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. Yeah, probably. Wait, oh, it's at the top now. Why? I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes Tender Lender, I take it? Sure. No one signs up to Bruto Cadaverini, and I mean no one. Interesting. So, Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss, then? Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up a Tender Lender? I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tender Lender are pretty tight. Tight? That's what it said in the file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. Oh, I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing! And that is... You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go? The lunchbox? You remember the weenies? Didn't go well, bud. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Huh?
Gumshoe, phrasing. Phrasing, please.
Phrasing, please. Well, it was delicious. Yeah, that's what she said? Really?
That's what she said.
Well, god damn it. Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I'm in a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this? This sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all these, too? Wait. I really can't eat anymore. Alright.
Alright, I think now you can break Lisa's spike locks.
Uh-huh. God, detention center, Trabian. There we go. Hey, cool lady. Okay, oh my god, what am I doing? There we go. Okay. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in?
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with... I am sorry, sir, but we do not deal with troubleshooting here. I forgot that I'm not doing contractions. Perhaps you would like to speak with someone in customer service. What's she talking about? I guess I'd better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk's troubles have something to do with this? The tickets. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. Well, wait, did she actually kind of animate there? She did like a little... Wait, that was weird.
Yeah, she moved to the sides of this. In the original game, it's because the screen was so small that the evidence partially covered her, so she moved to the side so that she could emote without being covered by it.
That's weird. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral.
Like she's aware of the fact that she's in a game and there's evidence covering her face.
Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? But what is the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg, he had a gambling habit, didn't he? I do not think that is a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. She keeps moving. That's weirdly meta. It makes me uncomfortable.
Also, she's presenting it too, like her hands like right next to it, like here it is.
Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets. Anyway, I do not believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elk's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Ticket. Which we have... here?
Yeah.
The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps. No! You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there is no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket. Did
he not?
Did he not? Yeah, that's how you would say that. For $500,000. Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble. Is it not? There we go. It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something most terrifying and ferocious. That's a big hint, isn't it? There's a tigre. Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. Tender Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I do not think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Elg. You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre? Yes. I am sorry, I do not know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elg and the tiger knew each other. Very well. It's the calendar.
Yeah.
Furio Tigre, aka the tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tenderlender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. Rad. We do it.
Whenever she says that, I just picture like in Marvel vs. Capcom when Sentinel gets KO'd and it just goes, no.
It is true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch! But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery, but what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this is not easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents?
The suit blinks faster when she's nervous, eh?
Oh, I think I noticed that, but I only saw it in like the perifs because I'm busy looking at text.
Yeah.
I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. It's the computer virus! Obviously. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. There we go, we do it. Okay.
Look at Milk Coo.
Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Tribulations. Where do you come up with these ideas? I mean, it does seem a bit risky at this point. So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus, yes. It was a work of genius, in a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million in the black market. Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change! This date...
I feel like it's commentary on the tech industry that she was totally aware of this and did nothing to stop it.
Yeah, because why would she? Like, if it makes money, then whatever, right?
Yeah, whatever. As long as she has her programmer doing her work for her.
Yeah. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar, that was his deadline for repaying his debts. It's so weird that she moves! I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Use the trash can, Nick! Okay. So, we had nothing else to talk to her about?
No, but now you can break
Oh,
Viola's.
Viola. I forgot about her whole... I forgot that she had Psyche Locks. Vitamin Square, move, Hinderlander. Hello, creepy girl. Alright. The head bandage. Oh yeah, we can perfectly ascertain what happened. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes. An operation was very difficult, apparently. The operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? So it's the, repair bill. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. Cardinal Sinful, you could say that, but also people still use Facebook. Like,
yeah, like Facebook was proven to be like a normie to alt-right / fascist group pipeline, and their only response to that was "our bad."
And they were also, you know, they steal user data. They were weren't they linked to that whole what was it?
Like Harvard or something scandal?
Yeah,
or
that whole thing.
Harvard data. Like, it wasn't actually associated with Harvard, but they were called Harvard, I think.
Yeah, like Facebook is fucking dirty, and people still use it every fucking day. Same with Twitter. Jack, they literally did studies to see how they could get rid of the Nazis on Twitter, and they were like, uh-oh. It turns out if we ban Nazis on Twitter, it'll get rid of a lot of conservative politicians as well. That's weird, isn't it? That's funny. What a weird coincidence. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis. Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. You are a Cadaverini.
You are they.
Yeah, also look at YouTube. Like, YouTube is also a normie to alt-right pipeline. With how it, like, recommends videos. Like, you will just be, looking at a video game video on YouTube and suddenly, oh, look, there's Joe Rogan. Right in my recommended.
Yeah, didn't they do a study or something and found that like 46% of YouTube users will at some point in their user experience be recommended like straight up white supremacist propaganda?
Yeah, absolutely. Granted, that was before they started banning people like what the fuck? I'm glad I don't remember his name. What the fuck is his name?
Steven Crowder?
No, not Steven. Steven Crowder's not banned. They wouldn't ban
for a
Crowder.
bit. They brought him back. Well, he was for a bit.
I'm thinking of Stefan Molyneux.
Oh yeah, that bald white Nazi.
That one, yeah, that bald white Nazi. Not there are multiple, aren't there? There are so many bald white Nazis. Like Joe Rogan. Well, I don't think Joe Rogan's a Nazi. I think he's just a very useful idiot.
Yeah, he just agrees with the last person that he talked to. If the last person he talked to was a leftist, then
Like, yeah, sure, this tracks. This is good. If the last person you talked to was a Nazi, then yeah, that sounds good. That tracks.
Yeah.
He's a fucking stooge, and like, what a fucking idiot. I hate that guy. I almost hate him more than like actual outright Nazis, because like he's just so fucking stupid.
He's so complicit, yeah.
He's
like,
so complicit, and like
being actively malicious like takes like actual like cunning. Being a useful idiot just means you're literally so stupid that you're accidentally causing damage to civilization.
Yes, like, yeah. Fuck. Anyway, video games. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? One lockdown. It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. I wonder who that is. Actually, it's kind of funny that, like, Phoenix's double also doesn't drive a car.
Yeah.
That's
also, I like that
parallels.
he's so secure in his masculinity that he drives a pink scooter around and doesn't even care.
He doesn't give a shit.
What are you gonna do? Call him?
Oh,
what are you gonna do? Call him gay? Like, he's just gonna roar at your face and bite your head off.
He's gonna beat your shit. He's gonna beat the shit out of you. I was gonna say beat your shit off, but I'm like, nope, that's something else entirely. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but God, words hard. I took a blow to the head, a bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. Bullshit! They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they'd stayed, I'd have killed them? What? Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been fucking Tigre? If Cotterpin told me anything, I'd believe her. I agree, Raven. I would also believe Cotterpin. It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Wait! Did he maybe hit his head and lose his memory? No. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in the traffic accident on his bike. Yes, the scooter. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he?
Listen, Phoenix Wright is effectively immortal. Like, over the course of this series, he gets injured so many times with things that should kill someone and just walks it off. So I think Fury of Tigre, being his doppelganger, just inherited that immortality. Is he
Phoenix's Tulpa?
He's the Dougie Jones version of Phoenix Wright.
He's the Dougie Jones version of Phoenix Wright. I get it. Bob did it. And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. I knew it. But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. What? Oh, your grandfather. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. So that's why Tigre is so hard-pressed for money right now. And that's why he's collecting on all the loans. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. That's a pretty long time, dude. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble.
So it's quite likely that the operation itself didn't actually cost $1 million. Bruto was just like, hey, you're paying me $1 million.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
$1 million in emotional damages.
Yeah. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. Oh, but I knew. That wasn't really true. Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers? I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse. Of course.
The saddest reference.
Yeah. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? Can I look at these right now, actually? Oh, this is just like corroborating evidence.
Yeah.
There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would have people using either of these tactics.
That totally tracks considering case 1 of this game.
Oh. Yeah. That's consistency, baby.
Consistency.
That's right, baby. Is everything all right, Nick? We should get going. Right after
This is the most serialized case in the game. Every single case has something to do with the others.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. I won't need anything to convince I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Okay. Are we done? Nope, we're not.
Yeah, bonjour. I have been waiting for you to return.
Mr. Armstrong.
Ah. Okay, that's you.
Oh. Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Well, he hadn't got anything to say with you, fellas.
Uh-oh. It's Eohp.
Who you calling Eohp?
Ah! Did she just leave? Oh. Come out from under the table already, Maya.
Okay, hand it over.
What?
You want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now.
Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant.
Whoa!
You
That's
want to know
mean.
what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad.
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did bleh. Let's try that again. I'm going to expose what you did to get the 1 million you used to pay this off.
Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2.
We.
Mr. Armstrong?
Forgive me, désolé, I cannot argue with him.
Oh no! Ugh. That really hurts.
That all you's got? I'll be taking those papers now.
I like how Phoenix is only buff when it's convenient for the plot.
You can be buff while being a lightweight.
That's true, I guess. He's buff, he's not like a fighter.
Yeah.
Armstrong, get that later.
Wait!
Don't take it too hard. Phoenix Wright.
That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Yeah, it was very stupid. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Oh! Deus Ex Dick! Detective Gumshoe!
Dick Ex Machina.
Detective? You think I'm gonna stop me, copper? Beat it.
Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe, keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. But, go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? All right. Thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind. Holy shit, we do it. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. Tenderlender is going down. Fuck yeah. Fucking Dick Ex Machina. Dick to the rescue. Yeah, shoot him! Shoot him, Gumshoe! Alright, I think... Hey, look, I'm saving.
Thank God.
I think that's the stream for the day. We are close to 4 hours, and I don't want to start another leg of the trial right now.
Fair enough.
This is a really good case, actually. I know it's meant to be, like, sort of comedic, but it's still, like, really well written. Aside from
Yeah, I like it a
comedy
lot.
bits.
This case has a lot of haters, but I think they're misguided.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Hey, Nina, thank you for joining me today.
It was my pleasure, as
Got it,
always. I'm
got it.
very excited for the conclusion of this on Wednesday.
Gotta say, Dick really pulled it out this time. Great, good, excellent. All right, so thank you everybody for joining us today. I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And as always, good sleep.
Hi, everyone.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying.